everybody, how's everyone doing? Ame Gakita. Alright, this is a very interesting case. Anyone who know me very well, nobody will know that will start to think that I've been covering this kind of cases lately, but I can assure you guys, no, I'm not into covering this case, but just to give you guys an update, this is a pretty interesting double standard case, which I'll be talking using a few of my past cases and these cases today. So apparently this young lady, Miss Jade Berry, was spared jail despite being convicted for sex crime. And what kind of sex crime did a young lady can do? Oh my, you guys won't be even believe it. I mean, I was actually shocked when I come across this case, who was actually raised technically awareness to me on a video by Ruff Said This. Shout out to him where he actually talked about this kind of thing where I was actually, wow, damn! What's double standard we have in this world? So okay, what is this case about? What is this have to relate to past cases I've been doing, and did I purposely put it in like this case right after the previous case? Well, yes, actually yes. Alright, anyone who know lately that I've been posting cases where I was talking about YandereDev as well as Liz, both who have so-called doing grooming or stuff, and we all know in this case is a older male grooming a younger girl, and in that case one of them got jailed despite his young age, and it means that we can't tolerate predator. Meaning to say that anyone who assault a young child, that is considered predating and that they should get jailed. So where does this whole situation have to come into place? In this case, we are looking into a female predator. Like a female predator, okay guys. Sorry about that. I forgot about this damn thing that I forgot to okay. The one thing that you guys have to understand is that when it comes to sex predating, it is in a sense mean that what will be questioning like what is sexual assault. Ask yourself, what is the first thing when it came to sexual assault, when it actually mean that attacking someone in the sensual way regardless of gender, age, and relationship. What is the first thing that come to your mind? And male attacking a female. Don't lie, guys. Don't lie to me. You guys will definitely 99% will think, what is sexual assault, or predating? It's always people have the mindset that it is always a male assaulting a female. Most people won't think about a female assaulting a male. There are cases of it happening where a female attack a male. And previous case where I was talking about older male attacking or grooming a younger male, younger females. In this case, we are having a older lady, a 27 young lady, attacking a 13 years old little boy. And what happened to the little boy? The little boy got traumatized. Yes, traumatized. It actually kind of a bit concerning because the boy need counseling and might need a lot of help from now on, as much support as he need. The thing is, right, what actually surprised me is not about what happened to the young boy, but actually the whole case about the thing that people start looking into this kind of thing. So the one thing is that I know you guys saw the title will be like, is it really true? So we are going to look into what is this case about, what happened, and then we'll talk about a little bit on the Twitter side. So basically what happened was that apparently that she was drunk, and that while drunk, she, without so-called knowing it, she go and approach two boys, one of them a 13 years old schoolboy, and that she wanted to ride him till morning. Ooh, subalashi for her, I guess, and many other guys. But the one thing is that what actually surprised me is that when the news title actually indicate that she was spared jail, and I was like, wait, what? So apparently she drunk to the point that she wasn't aware what happened to her, and that she technically touched the male private part of the young little boy apparently she meaning to say that that is considered assault. Okay, guys, assault. And the young victim actually got ADHD, which is a kind of a mental illness, and that this actually traumatized to the point that the boy decided almost decided to go off to the other world. And that is a very problematic concern that we need to talk about in for the young little boy later on, is that the she was later on like trying to assault them, even going to the point of like undressing herself before she passed out. And that by the time the young little boy reached his parents and informed them, they called the police. The police went to the so-called area, but because she kind of like disappeared out of nowhere, but what she left was her some credit card and some other information about her that the police were able to link to her and arrested her later on. But the only thing is that when they arrest her, the only mention along that she did not recall anything. Which I'm gonna give her a benefit of doubt because she was drunk at the time, and anyone who know one of the case that I covered recently where a naked Japanese guy went to a convenience store, buy underwear, and then steal a scooter. Yep, don't worry. The link will be in the description below for you to listen to that. So it's actually interesting that I talk about like how alcohol can make us drunk to the point that it can make us intoxicate and we don't even know what we are doing. So one part of the story, if you guys really want to know, do not, and I repeat, do not drink too much. Drink in moderation. Just like me, every time drink 1 or 2 can. If I drink too much, I will just pass out on my own. But yes, it's very concerning when you drink and you just go up. We know the reason why I tend to drink at home and not outside. If I do drink outside, I will make sure that I drink 1 glass is good enough. If not, take a taxi home and pass out at your home, not anywhere else. It is a very problematic thing when this kind of thing happen, because when you are drunk, you weren't even aware what you're doing. So listen to me, Papa. Don't go out and anyhow drink. But in this case, that she actually kind of attacked a young little boy, and that caused a little bit of traumatized for the little boy, and it's a little bit problematic because this young little boy might end up doing worse thing in the future if he's not receiving counseling. And it's a good thing currently he's receiving counseling, but the one thing that I'm actually concerned about what he might have bad experience is that he might end up not having a good relationship. Often more than not, in this case, if he's traumatized by being attacked by a girl, it can end up causing him to have a feeling of not wanting to get into relationship with a female. And does that mean that he's gonna end up being a gay? Not entirely. There is also a case where he might end up just became a murderer, and that is a huge problematic thing. So I hope that the counseling can help him in more, so that he can go down the right path, go down the better path, and whatever support that he can get is something that I really hope that he can do. But what actually caused me to be most concerned about this whole damn thing is that for this young little for this young little boy is one thing. What concern me about the most is that the young lady, Miss Jade Betty, was actually kind of like spared from jail, apparently. Is it really true or not? I'm not sure, but based on what they stated, she was technically spared from jail. But the thing is, right, she have to do unpaid leave, unpaid leave, no. Unpaid work, meaning to say that she have to work for free technically, I guess community work or something along the line. But she also have to wear some monitoring watch or some tag on her where they have to monitor her alcohol intake, as well as ensuring that she kind of like, let me take a look, more information would be complete 35-hour or rehabilitation, everything. I think it's kind of more towards the point of that she can't, yeah, I guess I'm just gonna take it that she can't do anything for other than kind of voluntary work, I guess. I mean, voluntary work go for her, but she also, I guess, towards the point that she have to do rehab, because drinking does affect so much. So a lot of people will be like, oh my, this young Layla, she's so hot. So is that the reason why she was technically spared? Not really. Apparently, based on the evidence stated that there was not much evidence against her despite the assault. The one thing is that they also take into consideration okay, I almost forgot that the young boy was prescribed taking medication, so this might end up not feeling good because when you have medication for mental health, that is a little bit serious. But the one thing is that there was stated indication that she herself got mental health issue, and that the separation of her own parents got her into some sort of mental, and maybe that's the reason why she kind of gone into drinking to do this kind of thing. But it doesn't matter. You did attack a young boy. That is something that she have to live by. And despite being registered as a sex offender for 10 years, it's kind of problematic that if everyone else think it's fine, because a lot of people is like, oh my, this young little Lele, it's gonna be fine. There's nothing wrong. I mean, like, we know that when it comes to sexual assault, one thing for sure, we know that they are done. Their reputation, everything is gone down the drain. And I will put up a few examples which I will talk later, but let's go to a little bit spicy part you guys are here for. Where are the Twitter that is defending her? Well, the thing is, right, there are cases where people actually not really defending but actually attacking her, but not attacking in an aggressive way. It's just like they are disgusted with that this thing had happened. Like, this is a child predator and you think it's okay because she is killed. True. Wow! I didn't know you can say that it's okay, she is killed. Is it because that maybe some people are just thirsty? I don't know. I mean, like, yeah, if I got a young lady attacking me, I won't mind. But at the same time, when that is a young little boy, that is not right. We all know that along the line that attacking young children is wrong. We know that. And yet people in here is saying like, oh, she's cute, she's fine. So if the male predator is a very handsome, hot, rich guy, you guys say, okay? I don't know. I mean, like, considering that this is the world that we are living in, it's hard to say. But a lot of people go along the line that anyone have the number for this dental office? I got something I need to. I wonder what kind of putting. The standard day and the double standard is day and night. Wow, pretty privilege at work. The judge say nice and dismiss the whole case. There are people who say, like I mentioned, that is inexcusable. This is not okay in any way. Female appropriate. I don't know. So I serve time. Yes, I definitely agree that it should be serve time. But the thing is, right, despite many people saying like should jail, but there are so many people who say nice, she warned me, this is the actual woman, or say what again, I can save her. At 13, I will have keep up with her till the morning. The good old day. Like, dude, what you did, young little boy? There's something wrong with you. Like, dude, this whole situation where there is people even going upon of saying like, as much as there is people like saying like double standard, like even no mercy, there are a lot of people attacking. But what actually surprised me that in this case there are people who going to the point that going like trying ways to defend a female predator, a female pedo. So it's actually kind of like telling the whole world, is it really fair? In a way I can't really say, because it's really I feel like it's really not fair to in many cases where people think that when a guy attack a girl is totally wrong, but when a girl attack a boy, yeah, okay. Like, what? Jotomate! Like, dude, there is so many things wrong with this whole episode that I actually can't wrap my head against. I know that I just covered a few cases where I was talking about older male grooming a younger girl, and one of them got jailed. Yeah, this young lady didn't get jailed. Like, what? She got mental health issue. The boy who got jailed also got mental issue. He was not spared. Why is this girl spared? No, she gonna like personally. I don't like to draw a line. But I always draw the line. But and I always been in the middle of the line of every side. But in this case, it doesn't seem fair when, like, despite her mental issues, she should have at least served. I wouldn't say serve like 10 years, 20 years, but at least serve 1 year to let her understand the consequences of her action, and then to also encourage her not to drink. That's what I think. But apparently she was spared, so yeah, this is the society that we are living for. Joe! Well, I think the best way I would say is that justice is very best! But the one thing I'm actually kind of concerned about last thing, like if people asking like if you're using guys as the case, I got 2 cases that I'm gonna share with you guys. That you guys, I will put the link for you guys to search it out yourself, and research on your own and think about how this thing will happen differently when it's a male predator, but they were falsely accused. Meaning to or they have been killed of the charge. Meaning to say that they were charged for rape, but court indicate they were innocent enough. So one of the case is Kato Harris, a geography teacher that was was killed in like almost one of the record time very fast by a jury for false accusation against him about rape by a 14 years old teenage girl when it was technically a prank by the young girl, as well as one of the famous soccer player Benjamin Mendy, where he was like charged by a few girls for rape when it was more towards the case that the girl was trying to squeeze or milk money out of this guy. So this is kind of like towards the point that in this case, if I was saying along the line, I know it's gonna offend a lot of girls, but in this case, these 2 cases, the similarity between both of them is that the girl are seeking attention, or in this case, money for another case. So attention seeking in the case is a very situation where the girl is using false allegation against the guy for rape, and in this case, most of their reputation got throw down the drain. Everyone just call them monster. Everyone just call them whatever, raper, pedo, or whatsoever. Like, people just attack them without discrimination because they are guy. But when it happened to a girl, I'm actually surprised that as well there are people who attack her for such a thing, not really like attacking her entirely, but just saying like, wow, why is this a thing? What actually surprised me a lot was that girls like her just got spared and people just celebrate. Like, what? Are you seriously right in the mind? If you're thirsty, just go and find a girl. Dude. I guess don't find her. I don't know. But hopefully if she really does learn remorse, that would be good. But as for right now, it's very hard to indicate whether is she really like feeling remorse or not. It's hard to know, but we'll see how it goes. But this whole situation does show to the society as a whole. Number 1, drink in moderation. Do not drink too much, because we know that drink can actually cause you to do something stupid or crazy. But number 2, it does show to the whole world that sometimes when you're handsome or rich or pretty or cute, people can still use it as a mean to defend you for some reason despite the crime you did. So it's actually very surprising. So if in this, let's say for example, another last what if for you guys, what if this young lady is not pretty, is not beauty, is not cute, but an ugly lady? Can you still guys say the same thing again? Who knows? Write in the comment section to let me know what you guys thought about this whole situation, or maybe the answer to the last part that you guys think about. And don't forget to press the like button and subscribe for more random chat. And we'll talk again in the next video live stream. Although a little bit long, and I know a little bit long-winded, but have a nice day. All night. Bye.